Jason, at several points in the playoffs, you've kind of teased us and said none of you guys expected us to get this far. I guess my question is, are you surprised that you guys are playing until late May here?
Yeah. Well, I think when you look at, the journey we've been on since the beginning, you just don't know. We talk about your team or understanding who you are by Christmas. With COVID, a slow start. We cut a journey. We started to figure out who we wanted to be, and that's what's helped us get to this point. Is that they are true believers that they can compete, and that's what that group
like this. What's your message to the team? Is it the same as the last game and the same as it was in Game 7 against Phoenix?
Yeah, well, we've had Game 7, and then I guess Game 4 was another elimination game for us, and just one game at a time. We're just focused here to find a way to win on the road in Game 5.
Jason, after Game 3 here, Lucas said that it's a learning process, and he thinks he'll look back after the season and understand how to better balance, getting scoring, getting teammates involved and things like that. But when you're still in the thick of it, how do you go about helping him kind of on a game-to-game basis evaluate what's going well, what's not, and trying to learn on the fly, if you will?
Yeah, I think he's done a great job of learning on the fly. I think, that the group in that locker room has done a great job. But you have to understand this is the first time out of the first round in a while. Build on September for his country, but I think it's on a ride with him trophy, and that's what it's all about. But he's gonna get better by being in this situation. More will only help him, and so this is his 4th year in the league, and he's gone to the conference finals. That's pretty good.
Coach, there's been a lot of blowouts in this playoffs across the NBA. Seems like a lot of times the game kind of comes down to whether the role players are making threes. You put so much attention on the superstars defensively. If the role players hit the threes, you win. If they don't, you lose. As a coach and as someone who played time, how do you kind of the way that the game has trended towards three-pointers and the effect that that's having on the chase for a championship?
Yeah, I think the three is very important because everyone shoots them now. There are no positions. You put out your best 5. When you look at position, it's about role players in the playoffs. Someone stepping up, making a shot because the stars are going to be stars. And whenever the role players for either team play at a high level, it tends to work in their favor.
That Golden State goes to us, or is that like a confidence booster to your team to say, hey, that team can't really guard us? Is that like a psychological sort of ploy just to get them something extra?
No, I think this is the most we've seen a zone. So it's for my guys in the sense of guard, and so we've seen a boxing one zone a lot from foul trouble or not being able to guard. It's just a fact. That's not. I didn't make that up. And I played the game. So whenever you hear a coach say we got to do something that we haven't done, it's because we can't do something, and that's just a fact. There's no shots being taken, but we got to make shots. If we can't make shots, we can't win.
One on Zoom, Mike Peasley. Yeah, Jason, tonight you're going to play your 100th game of the season, and Dwight Powell will have been available for all 100 of those games. In the day and age of load management, to have a guy that answers the bell every single time like that, how valuable is it?
Yeah, that's huge. That's a great accomplishment for Dwight. Just shows how he's taking care mentally and physically, and then just what he does to prepare, for work. And so to be able to count on him or pin him in as a starter or someone who's available to play every night. That helps as a coach, but also as a teammate to be consistent. But that's a great accomplishment for Dwight, and hopefully we can get more guys to do that.
Recording stopped.